We're live this evening from Trent Bridge. You join us for this 2020 match between the Lions and the Royals. I'm Mike Atherton, and with me in the commentary box is Mel Jones, Ali Mitchell, Ian Healy, and the irrepressible David Gower.
Thanks, Athers. We're almost ready to get underway. I've been down in the middle looking at conditions, and the ground staff have set up a very fair wicket. Any lapse in concentration, though, and the wickets will tumble. So, probably worth having a bowl first. The weather conditions are perfect for cricket. Absolutely no threat of any rain.
Thanks, David.
Interesting call to bat first. Looking at that pitch, it seems a strange decision. You'd have to be very confident in your batting lineup.
Players look ready. The umpires are in position for the first ball. The bowlers will want to focus on their line and lengths and let the ball do the rest.
A few moves made in the field.
Misses out on the first ball of the innings.
A bit of frustration after that shot. Went after it, but just couldn't lay a bat on it.
Great shot. Placement exquisite.
It was wide and suitably dealt with.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Head is really starting to get on top of this bowling. May need a few changes to halt this momentum. Misses everything.
Head shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Great shot. At least one on offer.
Bowlers!
A couple on offer here.
Got forward well and was able to drive the ball. A lovely shot and good running.
Over. The Royals are none for 12. O'Brien is new to the crease. They'll be keen to field bat on ball early on. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the university end. Holder, the pace bowler, coming into the attack. Drives and misses everything.
Well, they never really got in the right position for the drive for that one. A bit of a loose shot in my reckoning. Well, another chance to bowl that one. Really can't have been wide by much, though.
Yep. That's just outrageous.
A trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end. For someone with such batting skills, this goes down as a fail.
McAndrew comes out to bat in a bit of form, but it'll be interesting to see how they go today. Nice shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right.
Yep.
Couldn't get it through the field. Loud appeal.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. There'll be runs here. A beauty, brilliant catch.
It's the wicket they so desperately wanted. They've removed a real threat before they could get going.
Wasim won't have the pressure of facing up just yet. The nerves will be rattling a bit while they're at the non-striker's end.
Right there.
Yep. Gone. Another one goes. 2 wickets in 2 balls, and they're on a roll now.
Just managed to clasp their hands around that one. Disappointment for the batter, joy for the bowler. Another wicket down, this one without scoring.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Ease through the field. There'll be runs here.
Picked up 4 with a lovely shot off the front foot.
Van der Merwe, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Doesn't beat the infield.
A little late on that. No runs scored. Onto the front foot and punched it nicely. Would have hoped to find the rope.
Butler takes guard. Been in pretty good touch lately. You wouldn't want to let them get away early with some easy boundaries. Sprayed that very wide. Hits the boundary rope. The keeper had no chance there.
Catch it!
Immaculate timing there.
The timing unbelievable. Got the width they were after and nailed it to the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot.
Yep.
Caught. Yeah. One of the easiest catches you'll see.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come in after the fall of a wicket. And again, see you later. 2 wickets on the trot.
A long walk back to the pavilion. This has not been a good knock. Not what you'd expect from someone of this skill level.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. Clark, whose first task is getting themselves settled. Holder from the university end. This misses that for 4. A bit of West Indian flair to that.
Seemed very happy to take the boundary first up, punched away nicely to get off the mark.
Holder shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots, just need to tighten their areas now. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
He was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
They shouldn't get too discouraged with that last ball. The first step as a bowler is to get the batter playing, which they've managed. If they can find the right spot, the reward will eventually come. Got that away nicely.
Well, it was hammered away, timed perfectly and placed into the gap.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder after the boundary. Couldn't have hit that any better.
Good balance, really good balance to transfer the weight and stay on top of the ball.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder? Middle that one. Great timing.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
Nicely played.
A fantastic shot off the back foot, really well timed. Everyone just had to stand, watch and admire.
Holder has really kept the pressure on in this over. Just needs to maintain the momentum going forwards.
Good bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yep.
Straight to the fielder.
Harrison!
Bowler is confident on this one.
Oh, that's a spot.
A little late on that. No run scored.
Yep.
Times it nicely.
That went all the way up toward the grandstand for four. Driven away nicely.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away.
Good bowling.
That's a great take. Needed a big stretch to prevent any runs.
Yep.
Collects that one, simple as you like, inside the ring.
Exquisitely down the front foot. A gorgeous looking drive. Could have been worth more.
End of the over. The Royals are 6 for 63. The right-arm fast bowler is coming into the attack from the university end.
Oh, didn't get the feet moving, played down the wrong line, threw the hands at it, got nothing on the ball.
Yes.
Well, what a lovely shot. It flew to the boundary. That's clearly not the type of delivery to be bowling here.
Oh, that's a spot.
Clark shakes their head. It was there to hit, couldn't make the most of it.
Yep. No.
Solid defence, very compact. There's a run here, surely.
They decided against the run. Not sure why, if I'm honest. They would have made it comfortably.
beaten on the drive.
Oh.
Maybe they didn't pick that up very late on the shot.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Well, not a great delivery. Got it full. Lucky not to be hit to the boundary.
With the completion of that over, we see the fielding restrictions finish. The Lions can now have 5 fielders outside the circle. Van der Merwe, the left-arm orthodox bowler, is coming in. The attack from the press box end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Great shot.
Just strayed a little bit to the leg side, and that's been thrashed away through the onside.
A little short on that occasion. Needs to adjust the length slightly to be just a little fuller. Too short on this pitch, and as we've seen already, it makes it very easy to score.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Right out of the middle.
Nothing really wrong with the delivery. Got onto the front foot and found the space to get that one to the boundary. Bit of a change up in the field now.
Loud shouts. Good bit of... timing there.
The captain is going to change things around in the field. Just need to settle down. The timing's off. These deliveries are there to be hit. Time for cool heads. Well, that's perhaps a little harsh. I felt it wasn't that wide.
Fantastic catch.
It's the sort of dismissal that sees the momentum swing back to the bowler. Gone, but not for many.
A new batter always likes to feel bat on ball early on as they bring a bit of energy to the crease. Going with spin now. They'll get at least one.
Didn't time it at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Tried for something a bit different the last ball. The captain shouldn't mind that. If they get it right, they might just get the wicket. Nice solid defensive shot.
Right over the top of it, nicely smothering the spin there. I'd say it was the right shot to choose, but it was just timed badly. Just couldn't get the drive away. Just can't seem to get the ball away. That's the third dot.
Yes.
Well placed. Should get a single.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
A change to the complexion of this match. Got to get the new batter coming forward early, encouraging them to drive and really attack the stumps. Timed it nicely. They'll look for a couple, you'd think.
And with that, they're off the mark.
End of the over. 6 runs coming from it. The Royals are 7 for 86.
A reckless heave. This batter is usually a bit more elegant in their stroke play than this. Poor batting.
Yep.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
I'd say that was the right call not to run again. There's some strong arms out there in the field. That's a tough call for the bowler. I thought that was there to be hit.
Yep.
They make it back, but that was much closer than it needed to be. Captain's going to change things around in the field.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was a big hit. Incredible power, just incredible. Nothing wrong with the delivery, but it still goes for 6.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball, and it'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
A boundary off the last ball. Is it a sign they're trying to push the run rate? Misses everything.
Not a very smart shot. Got nothing onto it in the end.
Yep. Lovely timing. Will this one go to the fence?
Really good innings to bring up the half century. Impressive batting, and will want to push on from here. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Edge. Amazing delivery.
Hits the boundary. The previous delivery almost finds the perfect comeback.
Yep.
Edge. Unplayable.
Good spot there, making it difficult to get away.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yep.
Great shot. At least one on offer. There'll be one run here for them.
Yes. No.
Did well just to get it down towards third for some runs.
Huge shout. The bowler seems very confident with that one.
Yes.
Three added in that over. The Royals are 7 for 103. Wow, that's missed the lot.
That spun a long, long way, and yet somehow it missed completely everything. Maybe they didn't pick it up. Very late on the shot.
Yep.
Ease through the field. There'll be runs here. Edged it. The keeper is up immediately. Has it caught some bat on the way through? A wonderful delivery to get the edge. You've got to keep hammering away at that spot time and again.
Yep.
They'd look for a couple here. A couple on offer here.
Just a little bit wide. Well picked up. And let the ball do all the work, really, just to nudge it down towards third.
Yes.
There'll be runs here.
Decisive running might have gotten two. Looking back at it, I'd say they'd have made it easily. So in the end, poor running.
End of the over. 4 runs coming from it. The Royals are 7 for 107.
Yep.
Chance!
If that had been thrown to the other end, I think you'd be looking at another wicket for sure.
Edge! What a ball! Time to keep the pressure on now. Great last ball to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length, a roundabout off stump, and that'll force the mistake.
Yep.
Good return there, back from the deep.
Yeah, yep.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Oh, good running. It needed to be as well. That's probably a lot closer than they expected.
Yep.
Playing all their shots in that over. A very expensive over. Van der Merwe from the press box end. Strong appeal.
Yes.
Got right in behind it.
Van der Merwe is looking good. Found some rhythm, really challenging the batter now.
Finds the edge. Confident appeal. Could it be? And gone straight to the keeper.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, and will want to show everyone their strength.
That was lovely bowling. Just not getting the reward it deserved. Must have been a whisker away from hitting the wickets.
The keeper seems convinced this is out. Could be worthwhile sending it to the third umpire.
Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. How close is that? Could be the wicket. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. Going on to miss everything, and a valuable review is lost.
It wasn't a great decision to start with. Not surprised to see the umpire's decision stand.
Yep.
Needs to be on target.
Well, the communication's not great between these two. There's a lot of hesitation in their calls. On that occasion, looking for a second. In the end, a good decision not to go through with it.
Bowled in. Beauty. Absolute beauty.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out. And it certainly feels like this is close to the finish.
Yep.
Great work. Held their nerve while the ball was in the air and takes a good catch. Early wickets will be the key. It's a below par score. If the batting gets away early, we could see a very simple run chase. This total is well below par, and the openers are going to be looking to close this out quickly. The bowlers are going to have to find someone to make up for the rest of the team's batting failures.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive. Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field. Decide against the second, way too late. I think they'd have been well short if they had continued.
The team will be after a positive innings from this batter. A great opportunity to come in and put some runs on the board. Immaculate timing there.
It was just a little bit too full, and it was beautifully timed.
Finch has got the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Yes.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Yep. Huge edge.
No.
Big shout. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Yeah. No. Yep.
Could be gone if only they had hit.
Well, for a brief moment, you thought there might be a bit of strife there. In the end, a good decision not to take on the field.
Yeah.
Solid defence, very compact.
Good running. It needed to be as well. Probably closer than they expected.
That's the over. The Lions are none for 8. The right-arm medium bowler is coming into the attack from the press box end.
These two batters will have a lot of opportunities to score as the field comes in.
Flew away with pace. Brilliant timing.
Just missed the line, not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have been really happy with that last shot. Very quick out there, managing to stop it and preventing 4 runs.
A little bit of confusion out in the middle, but they've got back quickly. No harm done. Both batters survive.
That's right out of the middle of the bat.
That ball has been hit. It's flown into the crowd. To get that much power coming forward on the front foot is ridiculous.
That's going a long way. What a shot that is.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
That last ball isn't something you'd want to see a repeat of. You don't want to be giving easy runs away. They'll get at least one.
Confusion written on the batters' faces. A mix-up that almost led to a run-out.
Yes.
Exquisitely done on the front foot. A gorgeous-looking drive. Could have been worth more.
A brilliant over for the batting side. Not so for the bowlers. Brilliant shot that.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. As the captain brings the field in, there should be a few more gaps opening up for the batters.
Yeah.
Couldn't get it through the field. Could be close.
No.
Decided against the second way too late. I think they would have been well short if they'd continued on.
Played on it. Yep.
What great reactions. Brilliant catch close in.
That is a big wicket. You want to send key people back to the pavilion quickly. Excellent work.
Difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to set themselves up before facing their first ball.
Yep.
Got forward and was able to drive the ball. Lovely shot and good running.
Yeah.
Nice shot. Runs possible.
A bit of a mix-up. They'll need to improve their communication.
Straight to the fielder.
Yep.
Loud appeal. Beaten on the drive.
Kane with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messing everything up.
Yep. No.
Cuts that off well in the infield. Loud shout.
Yes. No.
Thick edge.
Yep.
A direct hit, and this could be gone.
That would have been a very risky single. In the end, a good decision to stay put.
Let's see if they can get the ball up into the slot like before. So crucial to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
Yeah. No. Yeah.
Really? That's just wasting everyone's time. Great timing, right off the meat of the bat.
That's just silly. The power on that shot is incredible. That's the sort of shot you want to see at a cricket match.
End of the over, a good one in terms of keeping the batters quiet. Just needed to take a wicket to make it an excellent one. Oh my, that's just flown off the middle.
Perhaps that slipped out of the hand a little during the release. Kugelane didn't mind and sent it high and handsome over the boundary rope for 6.
Misses everything.
Oh. Yep. Good.
They make it home, but there should never have been the chance for a run out in the first place.
Yeah.
Nice solid defensive shot.
Good bowling.
That's wild. Nothing elegant about that shot. Just not timing it at all. It's poor play.
Yeah.
That's great fielding. That ball was flying. There'll be 1 run here for them.
Wait. Yes.
There was minimal follow-through, just great timing to punch it through the field for 4.
12 runs added there. The Lions are 1 for 56.
Going with a more aggressive field choice. The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Good piece of fielding to stop some runs.
Finch will be frustrated with that shot. The ball was there to hit, but couldn't find the gap.
Drives and misses everything.
Kane with a superb delivery. Got them trying to drive, but messed everything up.
Yeah. No.
There's a chance if this hits.
Yep. No.
The right decision not to take on that fielder.
That's gone all the way, right out of the middle.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
Wow, that's missed the lot.
Not a great shot in the end. Practices the shot again. Just need to keep their head down now. It's a start and out. Finch walks off frustrated at having gotten in and now has to go.
The field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should definitely be on the new batter, who strides to the middle. They will be looking for another quick wicket. The right armour is coming into the attack from the university end. Right out of the middle.
That was a massive shot, middled, and it flew over the boundary. Brilliant stuff.
Clark, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Super piece of timing.
That was timed very, very well. Great shot, driven down the ground and flew over the boundary. Cougar Lane shakes their head. It was there to be hit, but couldn't make the most of it.
That's right off the meat of the bat.
That was seen so early. The timing was brilliant, and that has stayed hit. Fantastic.
Don't mind getting hit for runs. What's important is to focus on getting the next ball right. Oh boy, that's really high. This might be gone. That's gone. Couldn't ask for an easier catch.
They've played the most brilliant innings here, which could well have turned this match around. It's certainly entertained this crowd, who's loved every minute of it.
A big opportunity. They've worked hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get big runs on the board. Nice timing, good batting, won't get to the boundary. Crying wolf is not the best approach. It'll just annoy the umpire. Kane from the press box end. Nurse, the spinner, coming into the attack. Hit it sweetly first ball and it's out of the ground.
That's a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Oh, nice ball.
Picks the gap perfectly.
The fielder could only pick that up off the boundary rope. Punched that away through the covers with exquisite timing.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key. Nice shot.
That's what you pay the entrance money for. It's flown into the crowd. A brilliant shot off the front foot. No need to move.
Shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. That's 2 boundaries in 2 balls. Gets onto the back foot quickly, and that's just flown.
This is where they can be so good, because they were so quick to get back and onto this.
Will you listen to the crowd? They are loving it. It's difficult to hear yourself think in here. Edge. Amazing delivery. Gone. It's a good catch.
Another one gone. The 4th wicket is in the bag. A bit of trouble if there was another to fall quickly. We've seen some very good bowling.
It's a long way to walk out here just to walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first one behind them and then push on. A new bowler is coming into the attack.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Good catch. Out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark their guard. They just need to rotate the strike early on as they get settled. Edge. What a ball. Brilliant bowling. Having got the edge the previous ball, they now know the areas they need to be hitting. Right off the middle of the bat.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Boundary off the last ball. What's to come off this delivery, I wonder?
Yep.
Out. Caught.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
With the fall of that wicket, we have a new batter at the crease. Lewis will be looking to make a strong start to their innings.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going. Just threw the shots too early.
That's the over. The Lions are 6 for 118.
Yes.
The whole team goes up for that one. They feel pretty confident about this. So they do indeed signal for the review. Just feel it's a little bit foolish, seemed out to me.
How close is that? Could be the wicket. Nothing picked up from the bat. This could spell trouble. Clearly impact in line. Not much to argue there. We won't be seeing a change of decision, just as we suspected, and they have to go now. They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now you need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Not the best decision to review that. The umpire has got it spot on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Extremely comfortable win, just so brilliant on so many levels. You cannot compete with that level of skill shown. It was a masterclass.
There was only one...